I'm going to go to our sketch folder and turn off sketch 7 and turn on our canvas. Going to right view, and let's now create the serration here. To make this more interesting, we'll have this one inclined at an angle. I'm going to hit L for line and select this face. I'm going to drop our first point here at the edge, second point here, third point, fourth point, hitting escape. So please make sure that this line and this line are both parallel. So you may apply that one by going to our constraints. So next, I'm going to hit D and select this diagonal line and this line. Drop our dimension here and key in 3.5. Hitting enter. Next, I'm going to select this edge and this point. Drop our dimension here and key in 8.5. Hitting enter. Now selecting this line and this edge. Dropping our angle here. Keying in 70. Hitting escape and going to constraints. Selecting coincident. Selecting this point and this edge. Hitting escape. Checking our entity. And now we can hit E for extrude. Selecting this profile and this profile. Grabbing our arrow to make it as a cut. I'm going to type in negative 0.5. And finally, hit OK. Going to right view. And going to create under pattern. Selecting rectangular pattern. Now for the pattern type, select pattern features. Now we are prompted to select the feature. Selecting our extrude 8. And activating direction, left click. Selecting this edge. Dragging our arrow to the right. I'm going to key in 6 for quantity. Dragging our arrow once more. And for the distance, I'm going to type in negative 27. And finally, hit OK. So next, I'm going to hit S to grab our model toolbox and type in MI and grab our mirror. Now for the mirror or pattern type, activating this one, selecting our pattern 2 and extrude 8, activating mirror plane and selecting our YZ plane, left click, inspecting, and finally hit OK. Next, let's create the detail here at the front. I'm going to hit R to grab our rectangle and select this face as our sketch plane. Now under feature options, I'm going to select center rectangle and drop our first point here. Left click here, hitting escape and moving our center. Next, I'm going to scroll down and select horizontal, vertical, and select our origin to align them vertically. Next, under constraints, I'm going to select our horizontal, vertical, aligning this point and this point horizontally, this point and this point vertically. And finally, selecting this point, aligning this to this point. Hitting escape and hitting R once more. Going to create our rectangle here, second point here, hitting escape and hitting L to grab our line, dropping our first point here, zooming in and locating the midpoint of this line. So when the triangle appears, left click, hitting escape, selecting this line, right click, and let's make this one as a construction line. Left click, selecting the line once more, right click, and select horizontal vertical. Next, let's select coincident, selecting this point and our edge, aligning them, hitting escape, hitting D, selecting this horizontal line and our edge, dropping our dimension here, keying in 3, hitting enter, hitting D once more, selecting this vertical line and this vertical line, dropping our dimension here, keying in 27, hitting escape. So now, let's grab our extrude tool by hitting E, selecting this profile, this profile, this profile, this one, this one, this one, dragging our arrow to create a cut. Now for the extents, I'm going to select 2 and select this face. And finally, hit OK. I'm going to hide our canvas to inspect. Next, I'm going to hit F to grab our fillet and select this edge and this edge and keying in 3, going to front view, and finally hit OK.